Look, I ain't gonna even lie. Hey, this is moments after a man brutally killed his neighbors. Yeah, strap in for this one. We finna have a wild ride, a crazy one actually.
Okay. I need to take that from you.
Go ahead, take it.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead. It's my weapon.
Right.
Someone coming to film this.
Good.
No, it is good. This guy's a fucking weirdo.
This is 44-year-old Joseph Gonzalez, mere minutes after killing a man in broad daylight. What began as an argument over speed limits quickly spiraled into a shocking road rage shooting that left one man dead in the street.
I'm not.
I know. The only question.
I'm a victim. How does a victim get put in the back of a vehicle? I'm not charged with the crime.
And if Joseph's disturbing crime isn't enough, his behavior in the interview room would be like nothing I've ever seen, making a mockery of the situation and acting as if the murder hadn't even happened mere hours ago.
You are in handcuffs because you're being charged. No, this is very simple. You guys are making it more than what it is. Someone threatened my life. What am I supposed to do? You fuckers are ridiculous, I swear to God.
Nah, he
On
tripping.
a hot Monday morning on August 29th, 2022, police were called to the scene of a shooting in the 1600 block of Val Verde Southwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Several calls were made, but the one that captured officers' attention was the call placed by the shooter, who claimed to have killed a man in self-defense just outside his home.
Wearing a black shirt with the unknown firearm. Okay. I need to take that from you.
Go ahead, take it.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead. It's my weapon.
Okay. And then do you have any?
It's loaded.
Okay.
So take it down. No, it has
Okay.
a chamber.
That's fine. Do you have any
it's
mags
not,
on
but
you?
no, I don't. But just
Okay.
make sure you pull that mag out and it's
Okay.
chambered. Just be careful.
Alrighty.
What? This is
What do
my
you
house.
think? It doesn't matter. You still have to get handcuffed, bro.
Okay. Well,
We
what
weren't here
so?
when it
I'm a
happened.
victim. Oh, I know. Well, you haven't even asked me one question.
That's why.
Is your cams on?
Of course they're on.
Yes, it is.
I got
Alright.
someone coming to film this.
Good.
No, it is good. This guy's a fucking weirdo.
Sir, we're not
dude.
going to ask you anything right
Do you
now.
have any knives on you?
Negative. You got my weapon.
That's your truck.
That's not my truck.
That's not
I
your
don't
truck.
know who him or that truck is.
Okay.
He came threatening my life. I gave him a warning shot.
Don't.
Okay, I won't say shit.
Against the officers' protests, Gonzalez lets crucial details of the incident slip, and what was likely an attempt to appear honest through transparency would wind up creating serious problems for the 44-year-old father.
You
I'm
ask
trying
me
to-
questions, you cuff me. I'm not.
I know.
a victim.
The only
I'm a
questions.
victim.
Read him his rights, and then we'll secure him. And just work
Well,
on
what am I
security.
being arrested for?
You're not being arrested. Just on the other side of this. Yeah, it appears he's. Yeah, there was no pulse or anything. Okay.
I'm gonna walk this way, so
Please. Thank you.
The victim was declared deceased, and this was now a murder investigation.
Hello, sir. Call came in. We have the shooter in custody. It looks like it's directly in front of his house on Valverde, 1620 Valverde. Maybe a witness called it in. We'll definitely find that out for you. But then the offender also called it in. I call him the offender just because he's the shooter, but he's saying it was justified. Looks like a road rage kind of thing.
The victim would be identified as 35-year-old Abner Antillon of Albuquerque, New Mexico. While the full extent of the gruesome scene was not yet clear to investigators, one thing was certain. The victim had been shot multiple times at very close range. While undoubtedly tragic, this is the kind of uncomplicated scene police look forward to. At first, no one had any reason to doubt Gonzalez's version of events.
I'm gonna say victim, the GSW, to the head and maybe to the chest. And it looks like there's 2 holes and 2 guys who don't know each other according to the shooter.
Gonzalez is likely hoping his helpful and indifferent attitude makes him appear less suspicious, but his indifference to the corpse at his feet is more disturbing than anything.
Why am I getting put in the car anyway?
Just so you're not standing over there. We're gonna talk to other people, see if they saw anything.
There was no one here but me. I think if anyone has anything, Mr. Saul has that camera there. I'm pretty sure he saw some motion and he'll probably be able to see everything on that camera.
Camera footage had, in fact, captured the incident in all its horrific detail. But before officers could review it, they needed to find someone willing to hand it over. Unfortunately for Gonzalez, that very footage would soon make it clear that there was far more to this story than just self-defense.
There was a person out here. Do you know where they went?
No, let's contact them.
Okay. Did you see anything? Is there anything you wanna?
Is Joseph still here?
He is.
Well, I don't want to talk with him around here, but I'll talk to you after he's gone.
Well, he's in my car. He's not. He
It
can't.
doesn't matter. He can see me through here.
Okay.
He's in that car there.
Okay.
I don't want to talk. He's already gone to talk with me and 4 other neighbors. We got it on surveillance, but when he goes away, I'll talk to you. Okay?
Great.
For officers, this cryptic response made it clear that there was much more to the story, and Gonzalez's deteriorating behavior was beginning to offer some clues as to what really happened here.
Can you call you lieutenant because I know him? Please?
Okay.
Because
But
I'm not
can you sit
arrested.
in there?
I would, but give me my phone.
Have a seat, sir.
Joseph, I'm not gonna give you your phone
That's,
at this
you
time.
cannot have my phone.
We're not going to use anything.
I'm not
She's gonna Put it
arrested.
in the front seat.
I'm gonna put it in the
That's gonna
front
stay
seat.
right
Nobody's
there.
gonna touch it, okay?
I gave you my weapon. I told you what happened. Please let me have my phone. You cannot have my property. I'm going to tell you that the last time. Now, if you take it, it's stealing.
Joseph, it's
You're
not
taking my
stealing.
phone, you're stealing.
under investigative detention right now.
That's
Okay?
fine. I'm
So
not
I'm-
charged with the crime. You won't call your LT. I saw you tell her no. I want your LT here. I don't want to talk to you. You're biased towards me, dude. You've been since I met you.
So
You came here in your fatigues that one time acting like a badass. I remember you, dude.
I did put handcuffs on.
For what? I'm a victim. Someone came and threatened my life. You put me in the back of a car with handcuffs? You're a dick, dude. You are, bro.
So these detectives on scene said we are ready to head to the main for your interview.
Okay.
There's a detective there, and then
So we're headed there?
Yep.
Me and you? Let's go.
All right.
Good luck now.
All right, hey, look, it is what it is. You know what? Don't say that, bro.
Well, you
saw
know what I'm
happened,
saying.
Bro?
It's not.
You know what? If I end up in fucking prison for some bullshit, you better send me to fucking commissary, dude.
Gonzalez's flippant attitude and refusal to accept responsibility for what he did would only intensify upon arrival at the station.
So first off, you can tell he guilty of something. You could tell he 3 million, and he don't even know how the law works. And any real person that wasn't guilty would be like, you know what? I'll come down there and talk to you. I know I'm gonna be out, but he's not ever coming home.
When do these come on?
When you get in there.
These are yours. You want them? I don't want them.
Yeah, I do.
I don't want these. You can have them.
This one, I guess. Let's see where the light is. There we go. Alrighty.
Oh, you want to get these now, or?
I'm gonna wait for him, and then once he gets here. He said he was close though, so.
Gonzalez is placed in an interview room to await the arrival of homicide detectives. For someone used to being in control, this proves to be an incredibly anxiety-inducing situation for the man. But he knows he must still appear as calm as possible if he has any hope of not being charged with murder. But it's only been 2 minutes, and Gonzalez is already letting his frustration get the better of him.
How long are they going to be before I can get these cuffs off?
I don't know. I'll call him again.
I know they told you to put these in. Could you have a superior that come and talk to you, see if I get these out?
Because I'm not being charged with anything. If I'm sitting here waiting, these are hurting my wrist.
He's actually here now.
Is he? Awesome. Let's get him off.
All right.
I mean, if I'm not being charged, I know you guys want to watch me through the cameras, but let's just get this over with. You fuckers are ridiculous, I swear to God. Treat me like shit just because of my little brother. Assholes.
We'll examine who his little brother
This dude
is
is
and the
disgusting.
high-profile case he's connected to soon. But right now, it's enough to know that Gonzalez seems to revel in using his brother as a scapegoat to avoid accountability. What he's doing here could be considered the first of his manipulation tactics, passive aggression. By sitting this close to the door, he knows whoever enters next will immediately be caught off guard, giving Gonzalez the perceived upper hand. And that's exactly what happens. For a man like him, it seems everything is a battle for dominance.
Sorry, I'll be right there.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna wait for BS, so I might as well just be comfortable.
What's going on, man?
Getting treated like a damn criminal over here, and I'm not happy about it.
I apologize for that, man. I'm sorry it took me a second to get here.
I saw you hiding in the corner.
What's that?
I saw you hiding in that corner.
No,
I
hiding.
did saw you. You waited for me to talk to her. I saw you. Oh, that's okay. Let's get this over with.
Alright, what's your name, man?
Joseph Gonzalez.
Joseph? My
I'm
name's
not
Daryl.
sweaty, alright.
No, you're
I would
fine,
shake your
man.
hand. That's just gross.
No, don't even worry about it.
Joseph Gonzalez.
Daryl,
Very nice to
good
meet
nice to
you.
meet you, sir.
So, want to talk, or are we going somewhere else?
So I'm not the primary case agent. I'm just here assisting. I just got in. The reason I didn't come in initially right away is because I wanted to find out exactly what's going on first before I talk to you.
I shouldn't have been in cuffs the whole way over here, but I don't want to hear it.
I know it's not. I know it's
I
not.
don't want to hear it.
No, it's fine.
It's to the officer's discretion, and that's how I got.
Well, not necessarily. When we're transporting people, they have to be in handcuffs. That's just the issue. Once they're in the back, they have to be in handcuffs.
I've talked with detectives before in here. Not once have I came in here with cuffs.
Okay.
This is the first time I ever came in here to talk to detectives with cuffs.
Okay, I know it's...
I'm not a criminal.
No, and I'm not
Something
calling you
happened to
criminal.
me. I was threatened. Someone threatened my life. That's why we're here. I shouldn't be treated like a criminal, and I'm very, very pissed off about that. Someone threatened my life, and I have the right to protect myself. Bottom line. Other than that, can I get some water, please?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just say, I'll get you a bottle of water. I just wanted to make sure you had your cuffs off and you were cool. You don't need the bathroom or anything?
I might need it here in a bit, yeah. I'll
Okay.
just get to calm down. I was trying to sleep.
I get it, man.
Because I know it's going to be a couple hours. You guys want to watch me on the camera, you'll watch me sleep. I'll fall asleep.
No, and I'm not...
Terry showed me how to fall asleep many times. So, go into where we need to go. So,
Yeah, no,
if you guys want to ask me questions, just ask. If you're going to hold me here, if you're going to arrest me, let's just get on with it.
Yep, like I said,
However you guys want to plan or to do what you want to do, let's get it done with.
of course.
Why waste time?
Throughout this interaction, it's obvious Gonzalez is still switching between trying to maintain his calm demeanor and struggling to control his rising anger. For the moment anyway, he claims to be open to talking about the events of the morning. However, this attitude would not last for long.
You get me every time, man.
Well,
That's
it's a
for you?
security measure, bro. Because you weren't taught that, were you?
What's that?
Sleeping by the door? Especially when you're in unfamiliar territory?
I get you, man.
Passive-aggressive behavior is effective because it's a subtle way of expressing anger or hostility while still leaving room for deniability. It's about doing what's asked, but not in the correct or expected way.
You're not dealing with a normal dude that you guys deal with. I'm not some criminal.
No, and I'm not trying to treat you
And
like
I'm
one.
telling you right now, what are one of the two things? If I was in your position, you're either going to go home or we're going to charge you.
Well, it sounds like
Those are two things.
those are the two
That's all
options,
I need you to be straight up. And you're not straight up already. You're already trying to work around.
No.
This is very simple. You guys are making it more than what it is.
Well,
They really are.
complicated. We
It's
had
not complicated. What's complicated about it? You tell me what you heard.
Well, we have to do a very, very complete and thorough investigation before we make any decision. I can't just walk in here and tell you either this is happening or this is happening.
No. I don't know what you guys are. You guys are running rapid. And as far as your detectives go, and my family's witness, you guys botch it all the time. You guys don't know what the hell you're doing. It is what it is. A lot of times it's not some big elaborate freaking YouTube story or Netflix special.
Well, he's half right.
I'm telling you, legally, my rights, you guys are violating them. You either charge me or tell me what I'm being detained for. You can only detain me a certain amount of time. Not hours. We both know that.
No, I know, and I can tell that you're upset, you're pissed off about
I'm not
what's
upset,
going.
I'm not pissed off, I just don't like to be BS.
And I'm not trying to BS you, and I'm sorry if I'm coming off that way. That's just the way I talk. I'll try to work on it and not...
No, buddy, it's fine. You're only as good as your superiors, brother. You got taught a certain way, and that's not your fault.
His condescending comments likely stem from a place of anxiety. The situation is not unfolding the way he thought it would. It's unlikely that Gonzalez ever actively questions his own actions or motivations, but here in this interview room is perhaps the closest he gets, as the reality that he may not be going home begins to dawn on him.
Expecting you right there.
So let's start with this. Can I get your name?
Joseph Gonzalez.
Joseph Gonzalez with S or is he?
Yes.
Good contact number for you?
492, where's my cell phone?
The deputy has it, so.
They told me you were going to have it. 505? 492-8251.
Pay attention to Gonzalez's body language here. He's fidgeting. He can't sit still. He even shows difficulty regulating the volume of his voice at times. While he certainly has every right to seek counsel, he appears to feel personally attacked by the facts that he was dissuaded from telling his version of events at the scene.
So you know what we're here, right? We're investigating.
You can tell he lying. He can't even get comfortable. If y'all see the way he fidgeting in his chair like the way I am, and then how much grease he using his hair, you can just tell that he up to no good.
That happened earlier this morning. So because of that, like I said, I'm going to ask you some questions that are directly related to that investigation. Been handcuffed, been detained, you brought down to our substation here. So I am going to advise you to Miranda warnings, okay? Do you know what those are?
What am I being detained for?
The investigation of what happened earlier this morning.
I'm being detained for an investigation. How long is an investigation to be detained? How long can you detain someone for an investigation?
Pretty much a long time. Yeah, for at least probably like 12 hours.
So you could sit in here for 12 hours with nothing being said. If I wanted an attorney, you could keep me here for 12 hours and decide if you wanted to charge me.
Basically, so that's why I want to get your version.
That's why I don't want no blame.
Okay, so you're not going to provide a statement?
No, I tried and no one wanted to take it. So I definitely would wait for a lawyer then.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate it.
I did try.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys didn't want to talk to me on scene, and neither did your sheriff's office.
Possibly angered by his interaction with Detective Lopez, Gonzalez prepares his ultimate passive-aggressive attack.
I'm not an animal, man. I need a piss.
Hey, no, you're not.
Because we're on a circus here.
This clickbait, he ain't gonna do that.
Hold on.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
I'm fucking taking a piss.
No, you're not.
Yes, he is.
You guys are fucking ridiculous, dude.
It's been 10 minutes.
I'm knocking on the door. You heard me.
Dude,
I'm not a fucking animal.
no one said you were.
No, you're treating me like one. Fuck off, dude. I told you I'm needing the fucking restroom.
Is he really?
Asshole. A big old cup of piss because of you idiots.
Did he really just pee in the bathroom and the detective let him do it? Like, he didn't even try to check to see if he was doing something other than peeing? Like, he had full faith that, like, it must have been running under the door or something. And the fact that you were sitting in a corner with the pee, you are a straight animal. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not finna pee in no corner, then sit in no chair right where I peed at. Boy, you're an animal and belong in the cell.
At least I feel a lot better.
On one level, it's incredibly hard to believe this man just killed someone in broad daylight, but at the same time, it makes perfect sense, knowing his true character. His display goes over about as well as you'd imagine, and Gonzalez quickly finds himself back in cuffs.
I said I need the restroom, and you don't treat me like a fucking animal. I knocked multiple times. Here's the thing. My ass is right there. I know, you heard me.
If you had been pounding on the door, I would have heard you. Hold on.
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
I banged hard as shit.
I'm doing other stuff, man.
So have a seat.
You are.
Why am I in cuffs?
Because you're being charged. So have a seat.
With what?
With homicide.
A homicide.
Have a seat.
Let's go to jail.
When someone gets charged with battery on a household member or
They
something
don't come
of
into
the
the
sort,
interrogation.
they don't come in here, and it's very quick.
I'm not scared. Now I'm going to tell my lawyer, and now I got to go to jail, get bonded out, all that BS, to go to court.
But you had your opportunity.
For someone that tried to sit there and kill me, and you guys are treating me like a criminal. This ain't right, dude. It's not. Just because who my little brother is?
Let's bring it
That
up.
shit ain't right.
Let's bring it back, okay?
Yeah, you guys do. Playing that game.
Okay. You cannot say that the detective didn't come in here to read
Without
your
my
rights
phone.
and then
No,
ask
he didn't
you.
read my rights.
Yes, he did. I heard him read you your
Well,
rights.
you read my rights. I remember you read my
Yes,
rights.
and he read them as well, and he asked you if
I
you
just
wanted
told
to
him I
give your
plead the
side of
fifth.
the story. Well, then there
That's
you go.
what I told him.
You didn't tell him your side of the story then.
You guys did not want to hear it.
He wanted to hear it.
No, I have my day in court.
You'll have your day in court.
Yes, I will.
We're not gonna stand here.
That's all I want.
Sit tight, be patient.
You're being charged with homicide. Get the fuck, hurry up. Let's get it over with. Like I told you before, you just don't understand the severity of it. None of you do. What I've been calling 2 days ago, a Mexican right there just threatened me. I know you and your brother, you gross fucker, threatening me. Yeah. I get it every damn day. And now that I'm not there and they know I'm not, you guys will see.
No,
I kid you not, brother. I'm just telling you, so when you see it in the news, you know that you talked to the person.
According to Gonzalez, Antillon, the man he shot earlier that morning, had been one of many who had been consistently harassing him and his family because of his little brother's involvement in a high-profile murder case. Joseph's younger brother, Fabian Gonzalez, had recently been found guilty for the role he played in the 2016 death of 10-year-old Victoria Martins.
I didn't know him. Why did he stop, back all the way up, and come and
It sounds like you just trying to use your brother as an excuse, and this is all on you. Oh yeah, he was threatening me. You just try to make up a good lie and it ain't working.
he's gonna kill me? I don't understand it.
At some point during his detainment, police had recovered the camera footage from the scene, and it's not nearly as confusing as Gonzalez wanted detectives to believe. At 7:23 a.m. on August 29, 2022, Joseph Gonzalez arrives home after taking his wife to work. By all accounts, it was a normal Monday morning for the 44-year-old father, as we see him exit the vehicle and unlock his front gate. As Gonzalez returns to his truck, you can see Abner Antillon's custom red International pickup drive by. Gonzalez, apparently bothered by the perceived speed of the other driver, shouts at him to slow down. Antillon hears him and immediately reverses to confront Gonzalez. Like many incidents of road rage, what happened next is heartbreaking precisely because it was so unnecessary and preventable. The two engage in an argument that quickly escalates to the point where both men exit their vehicles and move closer to one another. Unfortunately, this tense exchange is blocked by Gonzalez's truck, but at the height of the argument, we can see Joseph take a few steps back, square his shoulders, raise his weapon, and pull the trigger. What happened next is what Gonzalez described as a warning shot into the ground. However, this was immediately followed up with a volley of targeted shots into Antillon's back.
Oh my God, Tom, get out!
These final parting insults tell us everything we need to know about how Gonzalez really felt at the time of this tragic shooting.
Hold on. It's so much wrong with this. First off, the first thing that's wrong with it is this. You're going to tell me that you're going to reverse, then get out the car. So for what reason? Why did you get out the car? Two, you gonna try to lie and you know your neighbor had a camera. You knew he had that camera over here and you tried to lie. Then, by the way it sounded like it said you shot him in the back, so that means he was running. And you talking about, you thought you were gonna get self-defense off that with all that hair grease in your hair? Alright.
This was a heartless, evil murder.
Listen, I'm not incriminating. I'm not worried about incriminating this, that, or what happened happened. I didn't say it didn't. Not once.
Yeah.
Someone threatened my life. What am I supposed to do? What's a warning shot intended for?
Tell me. We don't do warning shots.
Thanks for saying that.
I'm just saying we can't.
You guys should.
No, because it's like I said, every situation is
It is different. You know what a warning shot does, though?
But you're
it gives you
around, man.
you know, you really are.
Yeah.
You definitely are. So you got to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? It smells awareness. Very simple. You don't want no NDs, you know?
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, you do a warning shot and you're able to assess that person and they're either they're scared, they're attacking, or they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. They might be on drugs, in other words. You know what I'm saying? So that warning shot will let you determine a lot of things within a split second.
See, and right now we're talking through all these variables that you were talking about earlier.
That's every situation's different, but
Exactly.
it doesn't
That's why
mean to
it's
do
not a simple
everything.
answer.
No, it is. To
But-
protect you and your person, it's a very simple answer. What would you do?
Protect yourself in the appropriate way.
And that is ultimately the heart of the issue, and the question the jury would later ask themselves at the trial of Joseph Gonzalez. Did he protect himself in the appropriate way?
No.
According to Gonzalez, the answer is a clear yes. But for obvious reasons, the jury felt differently. Joseph Gonzalez was initially charged with first-degree murder in the shooting death of Abner Antillon, and his trial began on April 23rd. He was acquitted in May after a jury failed to reach a verdict in the case, voting 10-2 in favor of conviction, leading to a mistrial. According to reports, the Bernalillo County 2nd Judicial District Attorney's Office plans to retry Gonzalez on the lesser charge of second-degree murder. He is currently being held in custody at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, I didn't even try to click on that. My bad. I did not try to click on this video. But look, I'm gonna start out by saying that he should have never did that. Why would he go? Why would he get out his car and turn back around and then pull up over there? And then you knew your neighbor had a camera and you gonna try to lie? That's what just got me. You knew your neighbor had a camera, you still tried to lie. You still thought it was gonna be a smart idea to come up with this big lie. Like, oh yeah, you knew. Do I think he's gonna get life in jail? No. Do I think he's gonna get at least 15 years? Yes. Why is he not gonna get life in jail? He killed him. Look. When a jury or anybody see that video, they're going to be like, oh my God, he's a cold-blooded murderer. But you know what they're going to say before that? They're going to say, why did he get out the car? Why would he reverse his car, get out, confront him over like just driving fast or speeding and all that? It ain't that serious. Like, that is childish. That right there is really childish. Like, people, all these older people want to talk about childish stuff. That right there is a childish thing. But hey, y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Don't road rage. It ain't worth it. Just go home or go to the store. Just go to work. Just do what you got to do. It ain't worth it. You're going to be mad. You probably have a messed up car. Imagine you got a messed up car now. So look, y'all, in this video, this mom snapped after she found out her teenage daughter was hiding something. It was something so crazy that the police had to get involved ASAP.
What makes a parent think this type of violence is acceptable just because it's aimed at their own child?
Okay. I just hurt really bad. Okay, well, feel free if you need to, because I know it's a lot.
Oh,
have a seat,
wait.
okay?
Hold on. I got the title wrong. My bad. No, this is a mom snaps after finding out where her teenage daughter has been hiding. Like, what? Wait, I don't know what I said, but I don't know what I said.
Let me take a look at you.
Who
All
wrote
right, you
this
said your
title?
eyes hurting
She
pretty
hit me
bad?
all over my face and dragged me by my hair.
You wrote this title, Bodycam?
Let me take a look. But your eye, though, which eye?
It was this one. This one might already, I had gotten into a fight at school, so this one might already messed up.
Maybe not really, okay.
But I know she hit me, and she hit me all, like, I have, like,
we're going to get into all the details.
It's not a video, but I have the recording of it.
Hold on, okay? I want to go step by step, dear, because I want to get this right for
See,
you,
we
okay?
don't know what happened.
And I know it's so upsetting, so it's real easy to just get going so fast, and I don't want to miss anything, okay? Anywhere else that you got hit, you might have visible injury?
I'm trying to, like, really think about, like, everything happened so fast. Like,
I know.
I was standing in the corner. Oh, there it is, right? I was standing in the corner, and she basically cornered me. And the first thing she did when I had my desk, I have a desk in my room.
Just hold on. I want to know where you were hit that might have visible injury right now.
She dragged me across the floor, so really just my face.
Okay. Were you injured at all?
She was outside the door.
You were the one locked out.
Yeah, I was the one.
Where did she grab you in your hair?
Like literally, my hair was. I had to put my hair back in the ponytail. Like my hair, like it was literally like this. Like she really grabbed me.
I'm just trying to see if any was like yanked out or if there's any visible patches.
I hope not. Like I don't want no ball fights in my hair.
Okay.
I have school next week.
Okay.
But
hold on 1 second, dear. Okay. Okay. Where's mom right now?
She's in the house.
Which apartment are you guys?
Second or like 2 or 3.
On the bottom though. Yeah. All right. Listen. Let me get some information from you, and then we're gonna go talk to mom, okay? Did you guys say she's drinking right now? Is that what's going on?
We was talking, and she was to stop drinking after she had her heart attack.
Okay, I need to know what happened when you got here that was physical.
So when I got there, we talked, right? And then she started yelling at me. Mind you, she was drinking as she was talking to me. Okay. So she started yelling at me. So I wasn't yelling at her. So I walked upstairs so I could go to pack my clothes and leave. That's all I wanted. she come running behind me. She's like, no, you're not getting none of your clothes. You're not getting none of your clothes. I'm like, I have to start school. So she started grabbing me by my hoodie. I'm like, can you like go on me? Like, can you please like go on me? So she finally like go on me. So when I was gonna get the rest of my stuff and put it in my book bag, she literally like she threw everything off my desk and broke everything. My TV broke and everything. So by the way my desk, like you see the way my desk set up, I was kind of in the corner and she was in front of me. So we were together. I'm like, you just broke all my stuff. You broke all my shit. And she's like, son, you're not gonna disrespect me. I'm not disrespecting you. She goes, keep disrespecting me. I'm gonna punch the hell out of you.
Okay.
I have it like that. I have it on like I recorded.
And you were recording for all that?
Not like on the phone, but like the voice. You know, voice memos. I was recording like the rest of like conversation. So I was like, yeah, if you hit me, I'm gonna take you to jail because like don't hit me. So as soon as I said that, she hit me in my face. And so
where at?
Like in my face, like literally on my face. Like
I know, but where on your face? Because the face, like there's, like did she hit? Is that when she hit you on this side? Which
she
side?
Hit me in my eye. Like that's on
that
my
eye, the
yes.
the right
so,
eye. Okay.
Yeah, so she hit me. So
closed fist, open hand.
It was a closed fist. Like she literally punched me. Like you can hear the punch. So she punched me, and I was trying to get her off of me. So like I tried to hit back, and then that's when she pulled me to the ground.
Okay.
And she got on top of me and she was just hitting me in my face and then she pulled me by my hair.
Where was she hitting you?
In the back. She was hitting me in my head at first and then she pulled my hair up and then she hit me in my face like that. Like my head was like that.
I don't see any markings on your face at all, but where she pulled your hair out, do you have, like you said she did hit you back here? Do you have any kind of goose eggs or anything back there that you felt come up yet or anything?
No, my head just hurt like really bad back there. She's a heavy
But you don't want an ambulance to come and check you out though?
I honestly don't know. Like I said, my head really do hurt. Like she's a heavy hitter. And everything.
Okay. All right. So, and just because your sister and maybe you guys can chat, we got to go talk to mom at some point here too. Kind of got to see where we're at. Obviously, just since there was a couple people and maybe mom's been drinking, I just wanted somebody with me just in case, just make things easier. But she's saying that she got hit in the back of the head several times, in her face several times. I know I don't see any markings or anything. Sometimes it can take a second, but I mean, she's not wanting an ambulance to come check her out either. If you're saying that your head is still actively hurting right now,
she hits hard.
I would feel better if they looked at your eyes, make sure pupils are same size, things like that, because then, if they say it's nothing, better safe than sorry to me, it's not like it's wasting their time, it's what they're supposed to do. Okay, so you're okay if how old are you? 16. Mom have any kind of weapons in the house or anything like that?
I mean, she has a BB gun,
I'm not too worried about that.
She has a rifle, but it's not loaded. Like it broke. I think I don't know I forgot who did that to her, but it doesn't work enough like that.
Okay. What's mom's name?
Latoya.
Oh, get in there and knock on the door. Hi there, Miss Hayes. Sorry about the double knock there. Wasn't sure if you were able to hear.
I'm sorry?
I said sorry about the double knock. Wasn't sure if you were able to hear. Are you okay today?
I'll be okay.
It sounds like stuff was going on. Yeah. I'm sorry you guys are dealing with this. What can you step out here and talk to me real quick? Just kind of tell me.
No. I don't trust her. Them too many stripes on her.
Tell me what you know. Whatever you're most comfortable with. Yeah, whatever you're most comfortable with is fine by me.
It's no problem.
I don't like dragging dirt into people's apartments, but
it's fine. You can stand there.
So what's... Oh, you're fine. What can you tell me about what's going on today?
My daughter is entitled. She's a brat. She got caught up doing some things she wasn't supposed to be doing in her phone. As far as racy pictures and things like that. This was about 2 weeks ago. This is when it all basically started. So that night, I was going through her phone, as any parent has to do, because she's only 16 years old.
No expectation
so I'm going through her phone, and she has a lock on a group of apps with a Face ID. I told her to unlock it. She didn't want to. She tried to raise up at me, started getting disrespectful. I just had a heart attack. I can't be.
She had mentioned.
I just had a heart attack. I don't want to be in all of this. So I told her. Her sister literally lives right there up the hill.
Oh, okay.
Not even
in that other, like the high rise up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The same apartment complex. She literally lives right up the hill.
Oh, the other section.
30 seconds away. Just walking up the hill. She's in that first building right up the hill. Yeah. I told her to leave and go there because I wasn't finna put up with the disrespect and I wasn't finna stress myself out. This has been 2 weeks ago, like I said. Since then, we've barely talked. Trying to give her time to cool. Exactly. Yeah. Trying to give her time to cool off. Trying to give myself time to cool off. You know what I'm saying? They text me earlier today. They've been texting me out, just random days throughout the week or whatever. She asked for her things. I gave her her things. I gave her her things a week ago.
You know, she's concerned that because school is starting, she wants more things. I've already tried to explain to her, you are still a minor. You still live here. You may be over there cooling off, but you still live here. I'm not giving you anything else. You have enough to get you through. They text me today.
With the intention of her coming back here now that things have cooled off and being where she's supposed to be?
Exactly.
Got it. I understand now.
My intention.
Yep, I'm tracking.
So today, they both texted me, you know, and I told her, I'm not finna keep texting you and going back and forth, and I'm not finna keep letting you be disrespectful to me. I am your mother. You're not finna disrespect me, talking to me like I'm some little nappy head kid on the street, because I'm not that. So I went on my break. I work from home. On my break, I went to the gas station to get what I needed to get. I came back home. Destiny sitting outside on the stairs. When I got out the car, I already knew it was going to be something. I felt it. When I got out, because it was something when we was texting, I said, you know, just leave me alone. I stopped texting. I stopped responding because I didn't want to keep taking it there with them. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out the car, she's sitting there. I'm like, what are you doing here, Destiny? She was like, I'm just high. What you doing? I walked to my door. I unlocked it.
She's saying she was high?
No, she was saying hi.
Oh,
hi
she said
too.
hi. Okay,
yes.
I'm like, what?
She might be. I don't know. Her sister smokes. She might be
seem
smoking
that way,
too.
but okay.
But I mean, she's 16. You know what I'm saying? Kids do things, and I'm not trying to push her or anything like that. So when I walked to my door, I opened this. Yeah, I have to unlock this. My screen door is already unlocked. I literally stood right here. I said, what do you want? Because I'm not in the mood. I don't have time for that. You know, I got to go back for work. I just came to talk and all of this. I said, I'm not in the mood today. Like, what do you want? If you want to talk, fine, come in. I told her to go downstairs. That's my office / bedroom down there. Gotcha. Okay, so I told her to go down there. I told her to sit down. I knew something was up because she didn't want to sit down. Sit down and talk to me if you want to talk to me. She didn't want to sit down. She decided to run up the stairs and thought she was going to go in her room and get some stuff. I said, no, that's not what you're doing. You're not taking nothing else out of here because you still live here. If you want to be over there to cool off until school start, fine. Like I said, it's literally right up the hill. That's my other daughter. I don't have a problem with that. On top of the fact, I already gave you clothes. I already gave you your stuff. When I'm back there, she grabs her book bag and starts thinking she's going to just throw stuff in there and run up out. You're not going to do that because you're not going to disrespect me.
Gotcha.
So she started, I'm going to get my shit and I'm going to do all of this. Getting real disrespectful. I put my hands on her. I did. She needed it.
I mean, there's a level, though, that's not illegal here. I mean, like, so corporal punishment, not illegal, right? But, like, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to get to the bottom of is, like, what kind of level are we talking? Like, what happened when that started?
When I put my hands on her?
Yeah, like, how, describe to me, I guess.
I don't want to touch you.
You're okay. You're fine. You're
I
fine.
grabbed her like this first.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? She swung at me. And from there...
Did she make contact?
Yeah, she did.
Open, closed, like hands?
I don't know. I just know she touched me. She hit me.
That's okay.
And from there, I'm her mom. You're not finna disrespect me. We got to... I mean...
Where'd she hit you at?
Here in my face. Okay. I'm okay. It doesn't hurt or anything like that, you know. But, like I said, it just went there.
Okay. What happened after she hit you and then, you know...
If this what happened, I don't know. If this the true story, I don't know who in the wrong. Hey, we heard, but I don't know who in the wrong.
You kind of had her here, she hit you, and then what happened? Like, what did you do? Like if you
can't really remember. I mean, I know I swung her to the floor, and I tried to pull her up out of here.
So you put her down, and you tried to get her out of here.
Yes,
where did you grab her? Like, when you, like, by what?
Before all of that even started, again, I'm not trying to do anything.
You're absolutely fine.
I told her, I said, Destiny, stop, just leave now. And I tried to pull her
sweater.
Yes, but not actually. I mean, I touched her clothes. I said, you need to just leave now. I'm finna get my shit. Being there, disrespectful. You're not finna talk to me like that.
So when you ended up actually having to kind of remove her, you're saying, what did you grab a hold of at that point?
I couldn't even tell you, ma'am.
Did you grab her hair at any point?
I probably did.
Okay. Any other strikes that you recall, like actually striking her,
I
like
just
slap or hit?
I don't know where I hit her at. I just swung it.
Okay. I mean, listen, you know, corporal punishment is not illegal. Okay. I just need to. That's why I need to come here and just talk about it and figure out, like, okay, where do we kind of end up on this spectrum? So I appreciate you kind of describing everything for me. at no other time did she put her hands on you or make contact with you?
She was trying to kick me and things
kind
like
of
that.
back and forth at that point?
Yeah, she called her sister. Her sister was out here. My door was locked, so she was out here banging on the door. And I kept telling her, even when she was on the phone with 911, I kept telling her, just leave. I told her to leave before anything even started, so it would not have gone there. I told her to leave because I felt it.
You knew something was off.
I knew it was off because they both been on some, excuse my language, but some bullshit for like. She's 16. You got caught doing some things that you weren't supposed to be doing. You got something in your phone that you want. I don't know if it's OnlyFans or new pics or anything like that. Like, no, I'm not. No. No, I'm not intoxicated. There is nothing wrong with me. I'm just a mom, a single mom at that. I've been a single mom their whole freaking life. And I gave them, like I keep saying, they're entitled. Like I gave them every freaking thing, everything. My oldest daughter has a daughter. Do you know who got her stuff for her? Me. I did everything for that baby. I did.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't. I let her come here with that baby. I helped her get that place. I helped her put the furniture in there. I helped her get a car. I helped them do everything. That's the point. Like I do everything for them. And so now all of a sudden, when you get caught lying, you won't know how to handle your emotions or your feelings, and you think you can get caught. No, you're not gonna disrespect me in my own house. I pay the bills here. She doesn't do anything.
Take deep breaths if you can, and I know I can't.
They're freaking brats.
I can't fathom how frustrating it is for you, but I can tell you, I grew up with a single mom for much of my life, and you know what? I didn't know it then, but I know now how hard it was. And
it is.
And your job is not an easy one, okay? I'm documenting what both of you guys tell me as of right now. If I walked up, and I'll kind of tell you how this works, just so that you understand, because I think the documentation piece is very vital as well. And the fact that you were cooperative and letting us have medical check you out, those things are important, okay? If anything like this were to ever happen again, you did the right thing, okay? Right now, I don't have visible injury, but I do have statements from both sides, so it doesn't...
And the sound.
And sound. I'm going to see what he says, but, you know, obviously he's listening to that. So as of right now, with what I know, it's not anything tangible to a point where I can pull a thread, you know, in terms of charges or anything like that for you. When I listen to audio, I'm going to have to listen for, and audio does make it tough, but I understand, like, sometimes that's all you got time for. I mean, it is what it is. Stuff happens fast sometimes. You know, it may not rise to a level of where I can determine without being able to see it, watch it, see injury. It may not rise to a level of beyond corporal punishment where it's like actually criminal. Corporal punishment is legal, and so when it comes to, you know, speaking with juvenile, speaking with parent for domestic violence, sometimes that does come into play. Okay. I will say the way that the law is written and kind of what we're left with, and I know that this is going to be frustrating to you. So I have empathy with that, but juvenile has no expectation of privacy or no rights to privacy. So when it comes to things like a phone, a parent has every right to be in that. Not sure, right? Obviously, when we got here, it was okay. And I'm glad that you're okay, and that she's okay, honestly. But I want to make sure that I equip you with kind of the understanding of why the situation unfolds that way, okay? I don't want to just leave you in the dark thinking nothing happened, nobody wants to help you. We do. And part of that help is...
Nah, your sister failing you. She promoting terrible behavior. Cause nah. Cause I'm starting to believe the mama version of events. I'm straight starting to believe her version of events. It make perfect sense. I tried to look in your phone and you not showing me it because you're hiding something. Oh God, you're hiding something. We're not stupid. They be thinking adults and parents are dumb. These kids really think we dumb. They be straight, like, I know you woke. I just walked past you because I didn't care. Like, I know you're not watching TV right now. You don't think I know? Like, come on. These kids, and then the sister, like, your brain undeveloped. Your brain not even developed yet.
Documentation, and that's important too, okay? So I'm going to get your statements documented as well as hers. I did not have any indicators of intoxication while I was speaking with her. Those things usually we can pick up on. Speech was not slurred. she was perfectly ambulatory. I didn't see any drinks laying out anywhere that I could visualize. So in terms of what I can, well, I don't know. In terms of what I can prove, I don't have. But I can still, document that you're saying that as this was happening, she was drinking. I just am telling you that I don't have any indicators that would allow me to leverage anything for you, okay? She's 100% okay with you still going back up to your sister's. In terms of the clothes and things like that, her expectation, and I'm just the messenger here. This is because you are 16, and this is something she has a right to say at this point in time. Her expectation is that by the time school happens, that you're back home. She does want things to calm down. She does want you guys to be able to talk. She understands that whether by her fault or not, things are not in that place today.
I'm not going. She just beat on me. I'm not going back in here.
Okay, here she is. Hi, Miss Hayes. Your reference just called from yesterday. Can you step on out and talk to us real quick?
Yep, they finna arrest you.
I'm working.
Okay, but I need you to step on out and talk to us real quick. So I want to talk to you about Destiny today.
You can step in.
Okay, that's fine.
She wanted to
Can you step on out here real quick?
I ain't
Are
feeling
you gonna arrest me?
Well, yeah, unfortunately at this point, but I wanted to explain everything to you first, okay? So, at this time, go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me. Okay, you can set the phone down, but we'll let you do that. All right, okay?
Sit down.
Wait, I'm still working. Can I at least log out of my computer? And
We'll get all that taken care of for you, okay? We'll help you figure it
If I'm
out.
being arrested, how can I do it?
Well, because we'll go turn your computer off for you.
Basically, Destiny went to, pardon me, cut there. Destiny went to her normally scheduled doctor appointment today, and they diagnosed her with a moderate concussion, which is an escalation from yesterday. So unfortunately, it kind of just is what it is at this point. It corroborates what she was stating.
I'm gonna have a bond.
Well, I don't know about the bond piece, but we'll talk about all that. They'll probably do arraignment court in the morning. Okay, we'll help
So I
you
gotta
out with
spend the
logging
night?
out or anything. But come on out here first.
I'm on my period. Come on.
Okay. Well, doesn't really unfortunately change what we have to do here today. All right, come on out here and have a seat. All right. We'll secure the house for you. If you would like him to go down and power that off so that it logs you out, we can absolutely do that for you.
Just lock my door.
Okay. So I know when we spoke yesterday, I know this sucks for everybody involved, but I know when we spoke yesterday, you had talked about, kind of not really remembering what was going on, just trying to get her off you, trying to get her out of the house, trying to get her out of the room. You said you knew you struck her. You said you knew it might have been in the head area. You really weren't sure how many times or where. I remember those statements, and that's okay.
Yeah, she also fell to the floor, so I'm pretty sure that's how she got a concussion. She's still my child.
Sure. But, and like I told you yesterday, same still stands. Corporal punishment is not illegal, but then when we escalate to the point where somebody has a concussion, like that kind of ties my hands where I have to take action on that. It's not a situation where I have a lot of choice, so I'm sorry to put you in this situation. I'm sorry you guys are dealing with this, but this is kind of what I have to do at this point. She is at Children's at the moment. I did have to contact CSB. They are doing what's called a juvenile rule 6, where they're going to take temporary custody of her for the evening since you will not be here. If they're able to release her to her sister, they will. I can't guarantee that that's what will happen.
No, she needs to stay. That's what I was already in the process of doing, because all of this is her fault for not. I'm not mad at you.
I know you're not.
I'm
Listen,
not mad at
you were completely cooperative with me yesterday. I know this sucks, and yet somehow you're still being cooperative with me today, okay? I'm not going to make a bad situation any worse than it already is for you, okay? I'm sorry that you find yourself in this spot. Is there anything that you need me to know in addition to whatever happened yesterday? Otherwise, I'm just using the statements you gave me then.
No, because that was everything. Like I said,
I trust that.
No, she did get a concussion because she hit the floor.
Okay.
Not because I hit her.
Okay. Well, I'm not asking any investigative questions or anything at this time, okay? I do have to send you this evening. They did get your keys in your wallet, so we should be okay. They should have arraignment court for the first thing in the morning. They should be able to take care, obviously, of the other needs there for, female necessities, okay? And we'll get you through this as quickly as we can, all right? I'll shut this for you. I'm assuming you would like the windows up with the whole neighbor thing?
Yes, please.
I can crank the AC, try to get you some air back here.
The woman was arrested and charged with domestic violence. Drop your opinion in the
Mm. The everybody feel in this situation. I ain't gonna even say it's her because you wanna know for a fact. You wanna know one thing I noticed when she was telling her story. It was consistent. I look at when people be lying, they story don't be consistent. That story wasn't breaking. That story that was a I just lived through this story, this moment. I'm telling you word for word. I'm telling you word for word. I don't remember all that. I don't remember every word. Like, nah. I'm going against the grain in this video. She went wrong. I believe that her daughter said that the way they acting outside and you over here staying with your sister who probably 19, 20 years old and probably thinks she got life figured out. And then 21, whatever, and you finna figure out real quick that your sister can't even can't even get custody of you. Probably don't even got the requirements to have custody of you. Now you over here finna be in a foster home. Oh, for what? For what? Because you don't, man, look, at the end of the day, this lady ain't lying. She like, this little girl is 16 years old and she got apps and she locking them up and she not letting me see. And I need to see because there's something on that phone. Like, she not wrong. She not wrong. She know her daughter. She saying that for a reason. She not trying to say it like, she not trying to make it look bad because at the end of the day, it's still her daughter. But she's saying at the end of the day, like, I think my daughter is taking pictures, probably using it on the internet. Like, y'all need to really be, that's illegal. Like, you know, fuck, like, you don't know what's going on. She trying to stop this. She trying to give me your phone. What are you doing? And no, you ain't finna give my shit. I promise you for a fact that little girl said, give me my shit. The way that she was talking outside, the way she was acting outside. Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all. And this what happen when you do the most for your kids. This what happen when you treat your kids a little too good. A little too good. Because for a fact, she straight, like, imagine when you 16 and your brother or somebody 20, 21, you can go over their house, be with them. You probably think you living life and you actually doing something. You're not doing anything. First off, you just being a bum, just laying around. Because you 16, you most likely don't have a job. Like, I'm talking about in her situation. You know, in her situation, you don't have a job. I know you don't have a job. You just laying around on FaceTime, on Facebook and Instagram, just scrolling all day. Taking pictures, going out, going to people's houses and stuff, like trying to stay out later than your mama will let you. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. Why they be trying to act like we was born yesterday? That's all you doing. Oh, if I go to my brother's house, then I know he'll let me stay out till 4 in. I go to my mama's house, I gotta be here at 10. Like, put two and two together. Nobody ain't stupid. I'm not dumb. But she peeped that it was something wrong, like it's something going on, and she tried. She already said, I gave her a break, I gave her space and all this and all that. No. Y'all wanna know what happened after you give kids space? They get to really trying you. You get some kids that, like, you be like, okay, I'm gonna let them, like say you got a little 4-year-old. You send them off to their grandparents and they come back a whole different kid. They disrespect. They start disrespecting you. You like what? Who was you talking to? Like you got to correct their behavior when they come back or something. Same thing. Same thing. But when you get older, it's hard to recorrect. You know, it's hard to recorrect a 16, 17-year-old brain, 18-year-old brain. It's hard, right? You know, versus a 5-year-old, 9, 10. But hey, hit that like and subscribe button. I don't think she was wrong. Cause everything she said added up and it made sense. You not finna be in my house 16 years old with no phone and no app lock on it. You hear me? I'm telling you to put this code in and you not doing it. Tuh. You finna talking about you got a mild concussion after you done punched her in the face too, and you done punched the mom in the face. The fact that kids are still living after punching their mamas in the face is crazy. Bro, and back in my day, That was a man. That was like killing John Wick, dog. Like what? You can do that. The whole family finna pull up. You did what? You did what? Man, stop playing, man. Y'all making it. They trying to normalize disrespecting older people. That they be feeling like these older. Look, this what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. So, the people who are in they like mid 30s and 40s, like really like mid 30s and 40s, right? Even early 30s, to be honest with you, they easier to deal with than most people because they easier to like. I ain't gonna say manipulate. It's just y'all just be chilling, so y'all overlook a lot of things, a lot of red flags. Y'all don't really care, if that makes sense. Like y'all be like, you know what, I don't care. But yeah, like y'all, that generation, it just don't stand on business like the generation before them. The generation before them, the grandmas and stuff, they stood on business. The grandmas of today, don't stand on a thing. And that's why these kids act the way they do now. Nobody ain't scared of grandma no more. Nobody ain't scared of mama no more. This little girl done punched her mama and y'all over here locking her up. Man, I keep telling people we would have did that. If anyone else punched our mama back in the day, we would have just now been out the ICU. We would have just now, I'm talking about at the age of 10, if we like 5, 10, you hear me? We punched our mama, we'd have just now been getting out the ICU. 17 years later. Like, come on. Stop playing. Hey, I hit that like and subscribe button, because I ain't. This one right here, this type of video that make me talk all day. Because no, you not finna punch your mama and then try to go to the hospital and be like, I'm hurt. What? You walked there? You didn't have to get carried by pieces? Like, man, you better stop playing. Like, this man, this world changing. I ain't finna be a part of it. I'm gonna go off and start my own world. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start my own world, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. So we gonna start our own world. We can leave everybody else here. I mean, we can though, if I'm really thinking about it. My bad, y'all. I ain't know she a cool person. She probably got a good spirit, but she has scared me. Hey, a worried neighbor led cops to a man's secret. Shit, man.
2 over.
If Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
put your hands up. Do it now. Both hands.
This is 76-year-old Wayne Mahar. Police were called to his trailer after a neighbor reported gunfire, only to find a man dead outside his property.
Is there a pulse? No. That's fine. He came at me and I shot him. Understand.
Wayne is claiming that he acted in self-defense, but his recounting of the events raises concerns to the detectives.
How long have you wanted to kill this guy?
Long. You're making me the bad guy? Come on, step outside. You don't get it, do you? I don't. He's dead.
Okay.
Now you get it?
But despite all the evidence pointing at him, Wayne would not face any charges and walk free because someone was hiding a truth that changed everything.
Hold on.
On
Wayne better not be free. That's one thing I do know. Because I'm moving off this earth.
In the afternoon, police were called to a trailer park in Blaine, Washington, after reports of gunfire. They arrived quickly, heavily armed, but unaware they were approaching the home of a former officer.
Let's move up to this house. Do it now. Come to me.
Hi. Stay over here. Are they outside?
I think they went back in the house.
Okay.
And it's on the side, I think, the door.
2 over?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a guy lying on the ground.
13, 12. Right here. 13, there he is. He's right there.
Right here, outside right here.
Put your hands up. Do it now. Both hands.
We have a big
Yes, he's right there. No, he's on the ground on the other side of this. Get these guys here. Do not move. Okay.
You guys ready? Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna come to you, bud.
Okay, stop right there. Turn around.
Sir, I'm just gonna put you in handcuffs real quick so we can just all figure it out, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate it. Wait, hands behind your back for me. Get aided.
You just
think you finna get the
273
man
walk
treatment.
and send aid in. Scene secure.
Okay. Here, Jack. We'll get to that, sir.
As officers cautiously approach and detain Wayne, others detain his wife, Sandra Mahar, who will later provide crucial information about what led to the shooting. But for now, officers focus on the victim lying on the grass, checking for signs of life.
In your house.
Sir.
Sir, are you okay?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Hey, you want to help me?
Yeah. Who do we need? Victim, suspect. So,
2 suspects?
Well, they're
wife
both.
just got home.
Yeah, she
Found
just got
husband
home. I
knocked him
think
out.
husband shooter.
Is there a pulse?
No, there was not.
As the officers performed CPR on the unidentified victim while waiting for medics, it soon became clear it was already too late to save him. With the scene secured and the victim confirmed dead, police sit Wayne down for an interview. He claimed he was attacked first, but his refusal to give clear details made it seem as if he was holding something back.
Let's sit there for just a moment, okay? We figure out what's going on. We get all figured out, okay, Wayne?
Yeah.
Just for a few minutes.
Right.
Have a seat?
See?
Yeah, he attacked us.
Okay. And we'll get to all that. Just want you to relax for a minute, okay?
He came through our house and I didn't feel like I was so shot. He's attacked us more than one. I was really upset. So I got my 12 gauge, which is very beautiful.
Okay.
It's a 1912.
Okay.
It's a piece of work.
Okay.
You know, you can look down the barrel. It's a beautiful shotgun.
And was he saying anything to you today?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was attacking. He was just. He's just on it. He's going to do this. He's going to do that.
Okay. Do you recall specifically what he was going to do?
Yeah, he was just on us, just attacking us, basically.
Okay.
Wayne doesn't seem to grasp the weight of his actions. He praises the shotgun he used to kill his neighbor, showing a clear disconnect between the gravity of the situation and his own perception. Detectives don't realize it yet, but this detachment will ultimately lead to Wayne walking free.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Wayne is talking about that shotgun like Negan talked about Lucille on The Walking Dead. This man don't need to be free.
For now, though, officers continued their attempt at getting more details, only to get more shocking answers.
Wayne, has he ever physically attacked you?
Yes.
When?
On several occasions, he was just, yeah, we're going to get you. Yeah, we're going to get you.
So that'd be like a verbal attack. Has he ever physically put his hands on you?
He hasn't really attacked me physically.
Okay.
Well,
just threatening?
You don't want to go.
Okay.
And I don't want to. I don't want him. Wow, what is that?
Oh, it's just our tape to keep people from walking around here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. You brought you guys out.
But it's what we do. It's okay.
Where were you standing when you shot?
I was right here.
Okay. Oh, don't want you to fall. Oh, just right here. Okay.
I was right here.
Okay.
He was over here. He's coming up with these all kinds of weird shit.
Gotcha.
Hi, honey. That's my wife.
Yeah, Sandy.
Yeah, Santa Jane. God, why is all these guys here?
Well, because what happened? Takes a few people to investigate.
Yeah. No, you're more than welcome to come in the house if you want.
Well,
you want to come in?
I can't just right now because detectives are in charge and they tell me when it was okay to go inside.
Okay.
As Wayne struggled to answer questions, his shifting stories and inability to explain how his neighbor posed an immediate threat cast further doubt on his claim of self-defense and raised the possibility that the shooting was intentional. But Wayne's behavior didn't come across as malicious or deceptive, and to officers, something wasn't adding up. And that's when he would mention something very interesting.
I'll tell you what. 50 years ago, I was a police officer.
Okay, where at?
Americus, Georgia.
Americus, Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in those days.
Whole different world.
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Wayne says that he once served as a police officer and fought in the Vietnam War as a U.S. Air Force soldier. At first, it seems like a minor detail, but this background and the impact it had on him would prove crucial in understanding the events that unfolded. Back at the scene, the victim was soon identified as 66-year-old Vincent Reams, who lived alone in the trailer park. With no one in Vince's household to question, officers instead turned to Wayne's wife, Sandra, hoping she could provide new insight into what could have happened. And it was through her account, along with what they would later learn about the deceased victim, that the possibility of self-defense was reconsidered.
So, just kind of give me a rundown of what happened here this afternoon.
I came home just as everybody showed up, and the neighbor lady's daughter said she heard a gunshot. And I saw him over there. My husband told me that he came up on the deck and threatened him.
And this is Vincent that came up on the deck. Did he say what Vincent said to him?
They're gonna kill him and stuff. He's
Okay.
been doing that for the last, how many years?
Okay. So what's the beef between Vincent and Wayne?
Wayne stands up to him and he doesn't like that. He tells him to go away.
Okay.
And then this guy that was here, Matt Ruff, the homeless guy, he'd come up to the door one day and asked if he had guns. And I says, I don't know why. He goes, because he's threatened to kill you and your husband and anybody around here.
Any idea what prompted Vince to come up on the porch today?
He's
okay.
crazy.
Has he done that before?
He's been he was up there one day throwing, 5 o'clock in the morning, throwing rocks off of it.
And then did Wayne say where he was standing at when he shot?
He was there. Vince was up on the deck yelling about he was going to do something. So he came out and he said he shot them.
All right, well.
I've told everybody, he has PTSD.
Okay.
He's had a stroke. He's had 2 seizures, and I think he had another stroke. And all he's been doing lately is talking about his past. It's when he was a police officer in Georgia.
Okay.
And all the stuff he did back then.
With Sandra's statement, the case became far more open-ended than it first appeared. She explained that Wayne struggled with PTSD, which can cause someone to misinterpret danger and overreact. But she also claimed that Vincent had threatened to kill both of them and showed a pattern of hostility towards them for years, in which case Wayne's use of self-defense might have been justified. Still, there were serious inconsistencies. Sandra claimed Vincent was standing on Wayne's porch when the shot was fired, but his body was actually found beside the house. Had he been on the porch, it could have looked like he was threatening Wayne, supporting a claim of self-defense, but being further away suggested he posed no immediate danger, making it appear more like a deliberate killing. Wayne was then transported to the police station for a formal interrogation to hopefully clear everything up and finally learn the truth behind what had happened. And it was there that officers would begin to piece everything together, realizing they had overlooked the most important detail of the case, one that would make Wayne look guilty at first, but lead him to somehow walking free.
This business with that guy I killed, he asked for it.
Okay. Any words?
I don't know who more of a menace, Wayne or Vincent. What did Vincent like? All right, I'm like, they had a little old feud and they was going back and forth, and I guess that was the day it ended. I guess.
Talking about Vincent today.
Vincent, I'm sorry, but he just attacked me several times.
Okay.
He said, "You guys should." I'll tell you what. You guys should have a volume of him.
Yeah, we do. We do. As a matter of fact, this is part of it right here. So I've been reading up on that.
He's attacked us for a long time. And this was the last straw. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry.
Well, why don't we start with what happened? About what time did everything get going today?
Well, he was attacking, just making sure that he was making sure that he could do something about my car or whatever, and he just keeps on keeping on.
But I don't understand that. Can you explain that a little bit to me today? What that means?
He keeps irritating us. Me and my wife, me and Sandra.
Yeah. Today, what you said that today is the straw that broke the camel's back. What happened today?
I'm not really clear about it, so.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't feel very good. You know, I say prayer every day. I feel just spiritual.
Okay. Okay.
As the detective tries to establish a timeline of events, Wayne's answers are vague, off-topic, and at times disconnected, making it unclear whether he's deliberately avoiding the truth or if something else is at play. Either way, it was only the beginning of an interrogation that would grow more complicated with every statement.
Has your wife had some run-ins with this guy too? Vince?
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yes, very seldom. Well, if you guys look back on stuff that he's done, you'll find out that there's a whole bunch of stuff that he's done to us.
Okay. When he attacked you, how did he attack you, sir?
Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and there's my column there that I built myself. That column, you saw that column? Because he tries to push it over. You know, I'm a very nice guy, you know. You guys would hang out with me, we'd play guitar, the Telecaster.
As Wayne casually shifted from describing the attack to blankly staring at the officers while drumming his fingers on the table, it became clear he wasn't just being evasive. His behavior pointed to possible cognitive issues. These issues would slowly become even more apparent as the interrogation went on, with his composure ultimately breaking and his demeanor turning aggressive. But for the moment, just as things were beginning to look bad for Wayne, he would make a claim that directed serious allegations towards Vincent. Allegations that could tip the scales in Wayne's favor.
Was he drunk today?
I'm not sure.
Okay. It looks like he's got some alcohol issues. That's why I asked.
He is a pet. That is what it is. He has put that in our house too.
Okay.
We felt it. Yeah. Yeah, but he has these girls.
Yep.
You know, dark girls. And he brings them into his house. The guy is a pervert. Okay, we got that straight?
Yeah.
Do you have a category of what's going on?
Yeah.
Did you ever see what he is?
I have, yeah. Yeah, he's got all kinds of contacts. I mean,
yeah, there you go.
Look at this.
It's
pretty lengthy.
There's a piece of work.
There, he is. Jeez, he's got 2 pages.
Yeah.
2 pages.
I feel like Wayne like to use certain words. I don't know why. I feel like Wayne just like to use certain words. What he said, them dark girls.
Arrests, disorderly conduct. I mean, he's clearly pissed you off.
Oh, to no end.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't break his jaw.
Yeah.
Wayne's accusations against Vincent, backed by Vincent's long criminal record,
He said young girls? I don't know, Wayne might be right in the head.
briefly made his self-defense claims seem plausible. Vincent's past included drug offenses and violent behavior, details that gave some weight to Wayne's story. But just as he had something working in his favor, he would undermine it again with his own statements.
Sounds like he deserved it in your mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
How does Sandy feel? How's she doing?
Sandra, she says I'm going to jail.
How long have you wanted to kill this guy?
How long do I want to kill this guy?
Yeah. How long have you felt this way?
Lot.
What?
Yeah, he's fucking up our car.
Yeah.
And yeah. What do you think?
Quite a while.
Yeah. Well, what if I did that to you?
No, yeah, I'd be pissed.
You'd be pissed, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's harassed us, harassed me and my wife, and you guys. You're making me the bad guy? No, man.
I'm making you the bad guy, Wayne. Just want to understand. We both want to understand why you did it today and not in the past. You made a comment to a neighbor today. You told a neighbor today what happened. Do you remember that, talking to a neighbor?
Yeah, a neighbor over here.
I don't know which side, but they asked you what happened or why you shot him, and you said, well, he's an asshole. Do you remember that?
Oh, you attacked me.
I know, but we're still trying to figure out what exactly you actually did, or he did, to attack you. And how did you feel threatened?
Because he was threatening me.
But what did he say? What did he say? Let's pretend. Okay. Well, let's pretend we've got a Ring camera that's one of your relatives, or I'm sorry, one of your neighbors may have that we can access and look at. What would we see? What would we hear?
He was on the attack.
Okay.
He's going to show me how bad he is.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
With those statements, Wayne only incriminated himself further, offering nothing that supported his claim of self-defense. In one last attempt to break through, detectives pushed him harder, and what followed made it clear they weren't just dealing with a suspect, but with a failing mind.
How do you want this to, what do you want to happen after all this? Do you think there should be any accountability for your actions tonight?
My accountability?
Yeah.
That I shot him?
Yeah.
No, I feel bad about it. I haven't killed anybody lately. So what do you want to do with me?
Well, I want to understand, Wayne. I really want to understand. I really want you to explain.
I just want to go to bed.
He got this boy nervous, don't he? What you just say? I know you was in a war. But, yeah, Wayne, I ain't gonna play with you. You can be my neighbor. I'm gonna move before you do.
Got him?
Yeah.
No, I feel bad about it. I haven't killed anybody lately. So what do you want to do with me?
Look at him.
Well,
Right?
I want to understand, Wayne. I really want to understand. I really want you to explain.
I just want to go to bed.
I get it. You're probably exhausted. Yep.
I'm tired.
Yep.
I'm 70. I'll be 77 coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the guy that can still. You guys want to duke it out? I'll show you something.
Well, let me ask you this. You bring up a good point. Why not just duke it out with this guy today?
What? Just go beat him up?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't know. He attacked me.
No. I know. He attacked you. But why not, when he's attacking you, why not just hit him?
I should have just beat him up?
Yeah.
No, because he was attacking me. There was no beat it up. He was attacking.
Attacking you?
You don't get it, do you?
I don't.
Well, come on. He was attacking me.
Okay.
Like he was going to go for my car, go.
Okay.
He's on the attack.
Yeah.
The guy got shot.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay.
Now you get it?
I get it.
All right. God, what you guys think or what?
We've been sitting there talking about what a badass you are.
Well, I am a badass.
Right.
Want to see a badass?
I see it.
So, man.
I see it.
Come on. Come on, step outside, you.
No.
Like, you can handle yourself pretty well, Wayne.
Yeah, I'm a badass. What are you going to do? Throw me in jail some more?
With that, the interrogation ended. Later examinations confirmed that, in addition to PTSD and a history of strokes, Wayne also suffered from dementia, a condition that explained both his confusion and aggression. Forensic analysis showed that Vincent had been shot from about 30 feet away, consistent with his body being found beside his own house. This suggested Wayne fired from his porch while Vincent was still outside. For years, Vincent had reportedly bullied Wayne, creating a constant source of conflict between the two men. Combined with Wayne's background in the military and law enforcement, where he had been trained to react quickly to potential threats, his cognitive decline caused him to respond as if Vincent was an immediate danger. Believing he was under serious threat, he went back inside, grabbed his shotgun, and fired. It wasn't driven by malice. In his mind, he didn't fully grasp the wrongfulness of his actions. In the end, Wayne was declared unfit for trial, sent for treatment, and ultimately released under supervision.
Release where? Huh? Well, where he get released to? What they? To the streets? Like, he can go to Walmart? Target? Nah, man. He can go to the car wash? Nah, man. Talking about 24/7 surveillance. Who watch somebody for 24 hours a day? Don't y'all try to do that already? And it don't be working out? Don't people on ankle monitors still commit crimes at a high rate? Oh, okay. Why release him to the free world? Bro, y'all want to go get a new planet? Y'all trying to go half on the planet? I think Venus kind of livable around this time. Yeah, man, we can go to Venus or somewhere because they let this man free. Be cool, be kind to your neighbors, all of them, every single one of them. And if you see one that look like he moving around like he in an army reenactment, get up out of there. Get gone. But hey, man, it's still RIP to Vincent. Even though Vincent was a menace, he ain't deserved to probably get. I don't know what he did at that point. I don't know what he did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what happened. I just know Wayne don't need to be on these streets with us. That's one thing I do know. But hey, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. Really hit that like button if you think Wayne don't need to be on the streets. But yeah, I'm finna go ahead go to the next one, man. Ooh, I would have got away with it too if it weren't for that meddling cop. So in this video, a police officer just, being nosy, he found his woman deadly secret. He was one of them good police officers trying to be a detective.
Ma'am, come up here. Don't walk away. No walking. Come over here. Okay? Walk upstairs, all right? Let's get out this water area.
I don't wanna. I'm scared.
You're scared? All right, let's walk up here. Let's get off this water, okay? Don't run. Slowly walk.
What's he do?
That dramatic body cam footage shows Florida deputies chasing down and apprehending a 21-year-old woman who just stabbed one of their fellow officers in the neck. The attack and the events leading up to it were all captured on camera. It tells the story of what happened when what initially seemed like a routine traffic case nearly turned deadly for one young police officer.
I think she stabbed him.
She stabbed him?
Yeah. Just stabbed.
There's a hole big at the end of this stairway right here. Yeah. Crime scene, blood everywhere.
Hello, ma'am. You know where you're at? Hello? Do you know where you're at?
Hey.
Can you hear us?
I know you know more than what you're telling us. I can see it in you. Every time you get to a point, you start breathing heavy.
No, she ain't going nowhere. So what happened? Leah Michelle Day.
Before we begin, we would like to extend our deepest sympathies to the family and loved ones of the victim in this case, Cody Colangelo. Unlike most victims in the stories we cover, Deputy Colangelo
Cody
survived his injuries. His quick thinking played a major role in saving his own life.
My bad.
The incident began around 11 p.m. on March the 23rd, 2022, when the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office responded to a scene of a thunderous car crash in Jensen Beach, Florida. The accident occurred on Indian River Drive, a scenic stretch of roadway that traces the shoreline along the western bank of the Indian River Lagoon. 21-year-old Leah Michelle Day was driving like a maniac that night, hurtling along at a high rate of speed and barely missing other vehicles as she raced past them. Then she lost control of her car.
She done flipped the whip, did
Her
all
Honda
this.
Civic slammed into an oak tree and flipped several times, according to witnesses. The bang was so loud that the sheer force of the crash drew people out of their homes to find out what caused the impact. Leah Day managed to extricate herself from her demolished car by climbing out a window. Disoriented and upset, she didn't stick around for long. Witnesses who called 911 to report the accident told operators that they saw her flee on foot. Police officers soon arrived and began investigating the incident.
Here go the phone we've been waiting on, man. The beginning.
I guess he ran off. Only car involved?
Yeah.
Single vehicle?
Yeah,
all right.
ran.
Where's the driver at? Is he inside?
Ran off.
Oh, he took off?
It's a girl. They said it was a girl.
Okay, younger girl? All right.
It says she went that way.
Ooh. Supposed to be walking. Okay. I didn't see nobody walking either. Anybody see the girl take off?
Yeah.
All right. What was she wearing?
So she climbed out of the car. She was really disoriented, you know. She's like, I need to find my phone. And then I was like, you need to sit down. But she had a cut on her hand. But she was like, I gotta find my purse. And then she wouldn't be like restrained, and she just ran that way.
Okay.
Witnesses to the accident described the vehicle's erratic path of travel before it wrecked.
So what'd you see? Where were you at?
So we were in this car and they're in that car, and we were coming this way.
Yeah, we're heading
35 miles an hour.
Okay.
And she passed them first.
So she was heading.
She was headed this way.
She was headed southbound.
She passed us on the right, coming through the woods, and then came in, and the car flipped about 2 or 3 times.
So you seen her lose control?
Oh yeah.
Did she strike anything?
She almost hit us. You know?
Yeah, she went into the right. So she went into the bushes over there.
Yeah.
Okay. And you try to get her to stop, and
I did. Yeah, I was trying to get her to sit down, and it's like, you gotta sit down. She's like, I gotta find my phone. I need to get my keys.
While Deputy Guerrero stayed on the road speaking with bystanders, 2 other St. Lucie County police officers were in hot pursuit of the suspect. Deputy John Leckenbush went down to the water's edge and began tracking a set of bare footprints in the sand. But the fugitive had a head start, so Deputy Cody Colangelo got in his police car and drove about a mile north to start walking from there. The plan was for the 2 officers to walk along the beach towards each other, effectively boxing in the runaway driver so they could apprehend her.
How you doing? Sheriff's office. How we doing?
Fine.
Did you guys see a girl come down here?
We did. Thin, tall, dark hair, walking to the north.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, well, I got somebody in a car heading that way.
Okay.
So if she doubles back, then
Not yet. Maybe. It's low tide. I think it'll be all right.
What started out as a fairly routine traffic call quickly escalated into a life-threatening situation when Deputy Colangelo encountered the suspect on the beach. He approached her with a friendly tone of wanting to help, but he wasn't vigilant enough to head off what happened next.
Oh. Go ahead. Day 23. Hello. What's going on? Man, stop real quick. Possibly 1012, the signal free driver. What's going on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Alright. Were you just in a crash? Ma'am, come up here. Don't walk away. No walking. Come over here. Okay? Walk upstairs, all right? Let's get out this water area.
I don't wanna. I'm scared.
You're scared? All right, let's walk up here. Let's get off this water, okay? Don't run. Slowly walk.
SO,
give me traffic! SO, I'm just stabbed! SO, give me traffic, I'm bleeding! Show me hands! She's right here in the woods somewhere, can we rescue? Spring kill.
Leah Day stabbed Deputy Colangelo with a black butterfly knife. After he was stabbed, the deputy fired one shot at Leah, but he missed. While he waited for backup to arrive, he kept his position while simultaneously applying pressure to the wound on his neck. The moment that Cody Colangelo's distress call was transmitted over the radio, Deputy Leckenbush's shoreline walk turned into a full-tilt run as he hurried to get to the scene of the attack.
He was being too cool. No. You was being too cool. You was being too nice. Obviously, she was... Man, look, I'm not trusting nobody who acting like that. If you acting like something off a scary movie, hiding on the beach, in the dark, crying, no, I don't trust you. No. Why would I trust you? You're hiding on the beach by yourself, crying. Huh? What? Man, yeah, stop playing me. He was too forgiving. You too forgiving for me. Nuh-uh. And you should have hit her. You should have shot, man.
Come here, fucking man.
Push it.
Come out here.
It's a knife, right?
Down by the water, 12479 across the street.
12479 by the water.
We have her.
We don't have her.
We don't have her. She's in the water. Coming back to... You better come out here and stay on the fuck on the ground.
Get over here.
Yeah, we're trying to get her to come back on the water.
Get over here.
Get over here! Walk to the sound of my voice. You better not have that knife or I'll fucking shoot you right now. Keep going. Keep coming. I got her.
You got her?
Yeah. Get on the ground.
I like that officer right here. He ain't playing with her. Put your face in they put your face in sand.
After the officers got Leah Day out of the water, she was initially cooperative, but then she laid down on the ground and refused to walk.
Oh, she's awake now. Now she's awake.
What's that? Now she's awake? Yeah. So you do it? I'll pass away. Somebody get a leg so the two of us can grab her. Walk her right up. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. I'm here. Come down real quick. Need your help. I don't think she's going to be a patient, though. They just need help getting her up. Did one of you guys get stabbed? Yes, not us. I think you guys are already out with them. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to do this. Oh, no, absolutely. 200, not harder, right? 12 fish.
Hey, not tripping off you. You finna get dragged out of there.
I'm gonna guess. Get on the valve. Gross. I think she stabbed him. She stabbed him? Yeah. Just stabbed.
There's a hole big at the end of this stairway right here. Yeah. Crime scene, blood everywhere.
22-year-old Deputy Colangelo was transported to the HCA Lawnwood Hospital and rushed into surgery. Leah's butterfly knife had nicked his carotid artery, a major vessel that supplies blood to the brain. Vascular surgeon Dr. Christopher Bennett harvested a piece of vein from Cody's leg and used it as a patch by oversewing the hole made by the knife. Dr. Bennett said that if the weapon had pierced Deputy Colangelo's neck in an upward rather than downward trajectory, he probably wouldn't have made it to the hospital alive. He added that Colangelo's quick action of applying pressure to his own wound was the most important factor in saving his life and made it possible for him to make it to the hospital. As the medical team worked to repair the damage to the deputy's neck, Deputy Guerrero spoke with a detective outside the hospital about what had happened that night. The attack was especially upsetting for him because he is close friends with Deputy Colangelo. He stayed by his friend's side in the ambulance.
Patrol vehicle, go northbound, at which point I would say Cody was approximately a mile and a half north of us, north of me.
Good.
While en route, I observed Leckenbush running towards the scene in the direction of Cody, Deputy Colangelo. I stopped. He got into I told him to get in. He got into the back of my patrol, the rear to my patrol vehicle, and we took off. To Deputy Colangelo. I then observed Deputy Colangelo standing up, and there was blood all over his chest coming from his neck area. He was holding pressure with, I believe, 2 hands. What he told me is I went to go make contact with her, and she turned around and stabbed me. He pointed in the direction, which was on the east direction. He's like, she's in the woods.
Good.
At this point, me and Leckenbush, Deputy Leckenbush, drew our server come out with her hand.
All right, look, he told her to come out with the hand up or he gonna shoot her. Then that's when they went and got him out the water. He the slowest explainer ever.
Hands up.
She was transported to the St. Lucie Medical Center to be checked for crash-related injuries and possible impairment by narcotics or alcohol due to her erratic behavior.
Hey. Hey. Wake up. Do you know where you're at? Huh? Do you know where you're at? I'm Detective Dale with the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office. Do you know where you're at? Do you know where you're at?
What's your name?
You okay? What's your first name?
No idea.
Maybe in the car, but it's not really.
Did you smell any alcohol on the way up here by any chance? No? Okay. Her eyes are pinpoint.
After Leah Day was released from the hospital, she was interrogated by St. Lucie County detectives, but the interview didn't yield much information. Miss Day only gave bare-bone answers for most of the nearly 1 hour interview. That is, if she answered their questions at all.
I'm still trying to figure out why it happened. What made you panic to... Only you can answer the panic. You were there. You know, it was obviously something made you panic. And that's what we're trying to figure out. You know, you don't seem like a bad person, you know, go around and doing stuff, so something made you panic. And that's what we're trying to figure out. Do you remember doing anything?
What?
Do you remember doing anything, your actions?
Just wanted to get away.
Okay. So then what happened when you wanted to get away? Like, did he grab you? Did he touch you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You keep saying, whenever I ask you why all this happened, you keep saying you don't know. That you don't know why, you don't know why. Are you saying you don't know why you would stab somebody, or you don't know what?
Oh, I definitely don't know why I would stab somebody.
Okay.
And that's what we're trying to figure out, like, what made you panic? I know you remember something, you're breathing heavy.
Insurance? I don't have any.
You don't have no insurance?
Yeah, that's why I panicked.
Okay.
You didn't do all that over no insurance. You lying.
So having no insurance, that's what made you run from the vehicle?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever been in jail before?
No.
No? Okay. So, tonight, were you scared to go to jail because of the car accident?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you leave the scene of the accident because you don't have insurance and you're scared that you're going to end up going to jail. You obviously remember enough. Okay? I know that, you know that. Okay? What we need now is to clear all of this up and make sense of everything. Okay? Would you agree? Because right now it's not making sense because you remember specific things and then you don't remember. So
The interaction.
help us understand.
Just tell me what happened. You're going to feel a lot better. Once you start talking, believe me, you're going to feel better. I know you know more than what you're telling us. I can see it in you. Every time you get to a point, you start breathing heavy.
What am I supposed to say?
Huh?
What am I supposed to say?
What you're supposed to say is, I just want you to tell me what happened with the interaction with the guy with the light on the beach.
He came at me and I was trying to get away.
Okay.
So what did you do to try to get away?
Obviously.
Okay. And then after you stabbed him, what'd you do?
I ran.
Okay.
Deputy Colangelo also faced a police interview. A week after the crash, detectives questioned him as part of their criminal use of force investigation. He was asked to explain the circumstances that led him to discharge his service weapon.
What you mean? Explain. You just got stabbed in the neck. I'm trying to shoot you in your ass while you run up them stairs. Like, what you... It's that simple. It ain't really nothing more than that.
Many internal police investigations focus on why an officer used excessive force, but not in this case. Investigators wanted to know why Deputy Colangelo took just one shot at the suspect.
How many shots did you fire?
1 round.
1 round.
After you fired the 1 round, did you think about firing another round, or why did you not fire another round?
At that point, because she started getting up the stairs, and I felt like if I was to continue shooting, I could put somebody else at. I didn't have a good enough angle and shot. I feel like I didn't have a good enough, trying to explain it, to be able to get another round safely off towards her without putting a risk of anybody else.
Anybody else meaning your background?
Background, yes. Cars were still traveling up and down Indian River Drive during those hours.
All right.
The detectives wanted to know if Deputy Colangelo thought he took all appropriate officer safety precautions to protect himself.
Were you alarmed? Or let me ask you, did you ever ask to see her hands?
No.
Okay.
In watching the video, initially she's down on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where her hands were?
When I first saw her, I observed it looked like a black wallet in her hand.
Okay.
When I first walked up on the dock, because she wasn't hiding her hands when she was just walking around when I first saw her, so I didn't see any type of weapon.
Okay. When she was down at the bottom of the deck, where were her hands at that time?
Behind her back.
Okay. When she walked past you and you were following her up, where did her hands go?
She started towards the front.
Okay. But could you actually see the palms of her hands?
No.
Okay.
At that point, did anything cause any alarm in you? And the fact of she was standing like this in the video, and then when she passed you, she kind of moved them around. Did it cause any alarm or concern?
At the time, no, because she appeared to be under the influence of something. I assumed that she was just having. Normally, when you deal with someone on narcotics, at least in my experience, they have weird fidgetings with their body, and that's what I was assuming was going on.
Okay.
Around the same time Cody Colangelo was answering questions in the criminal use of force investigation, detectives were canvassing residents around the scene of the accident. They also walked the crime scene to piece together more details of what had happened. Detectives also canvassed witnesses in the neighborhood about what they saw and heard that night. They stopped at a house of a man named Dean, the same person who was sitting on his dock with a friend when he saw Leah run by that night.
She went down onto the beach, and we were sitting down here on our dock. So she walked up right at our feet, basically.
Okay.
And we didn't talk to her because she was just sort of staggering a little bit, and she stopped at the end of the dock and sort of did a 360 and then kept going.
Okay.
Deputy Colangelo then came down and said, "Did you see anybody come by here?" And we said, "Yes, there was a young woman. She just walked by, and she had been the only one there, so you can find her footprints there. They're the only ones.
Okay.
They'll take you right to her."
Okay.
And so he followed her down there. I offered to hold his shoes for him, but he said no, it's all right.
Okay.
It is still a mystery why Leah Day stabbed Cody Colangelo that spring night in 2022. Prosecutors didn't cite any prior history of violent criminal behavior. In December of 2019, Leah was charged with misdemeanor petty theft. In August of 2021, she was ticketed for not having proof of insurance, and her driver's license was suspended as a result. This lack of insurance for her vehicle was the only reason Leah ever provided as a motive for stabbing Deputy Colangelo. She was scared that she would have to go to jail, and although she would have been in some trouble had she remained at the scene of the crash and peacefully faced the consequences, the punishments would have been comparatively minor. In April of 2024, a jury convicted 23-year-old Leah Michelle Day of attempted first-degree premeditated murder of Cody Colangelo. She was sentenced to life in prison. If you found this case compelling, don't forget to like the video. Comment.
So she got 25 years. Okay. She got 25 years. Life don't mean life unless they say life without parole. And he didn't die, so she didn't get life without parole. That's if she even do. She might only do 15, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. But what was her deadly secret? Her not having insurance. So she did all this because she didn't have car insurance. Attempted murder over no car insurance. Hold on. You tripping? Attempted murder on a police officer over not having car insurance. The worst they could have did was throw you in the jail for the night. At the worst. Now you gonna have to do 15, 20 of them things. All right. Then still be on probation. They gonna let you out. They probably gonna give you that 15 years. Yeah, you're going 20-year probation too. That's how they get you. Y'all ever notice that's how jails get people though? They be like, yeah, I'm gonna let you out. But you gotta live by these rules, stay on this, that, and that. They be like, yeah, I just wanna leave. And be going right back, mad. I just seen it happen too many times. You wanna know why? Because look, think about it. We all in here chilling. And you just be like, man, I just want to go to sleep. Nope, you gotta get up and go home. Sit in the house. Be bored. But look, it's better than sitting in the house and being bored in jail. I mean, sitting in the house and being bored in jail. I guess jail is the house, but hey, you know how it be, man. But nah, for real though, man. She just one of them crazy, you know. And if all these bots don't start spamming from Twitch, that's why I don't go live on Twitch, y'all. Twitch got too many bots on it still. It's 2026. Y'all still got bots everywhere. Imagine. Not gonna lie to y'all. But hey, hit that like and subscribe button, man. She did all of this over not having insurance. It wasn't, bro, it wasn't that serious. I'm gonna tell anybody that attempt murder over no insurance will never be that serious. You, oh my God, I hit a tree. So, you hit a tree. Your car hit a tree. Congratulations. So what? Like, you know how many people cars and hit a tree? And you gonna, like, come on, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm not finna play with her. Don't attempt murder over not having insurance. Okay. Even if you had insurance, you know you gotta pay premiums, right? They don't know that, y'all. People don't know that. They really don't. They don't know that. Like, a lot of people don't know that. Okay, look, y'all. So, I ain't gonna lie. My hey, look. My last video, that was gonna be my last video for the night. Cause it's already 11:51. But you know what? For the people who still up, I got one more crazy video. So in this video, this man murdered a detective at the police station. How?
It's 1:30 a.m. on September 25th, 2020, and officers from the Metropolitan Police Service are patrolling on London Road in Norbury, South London. Out of nowhere, they spot a male holding a duffel bag while wearing a black surgical mask, coat, trousers, and boots. Although this wouldn't have usually aroused suspicion at that moment in time, remember most of the public were wearing masks. On this occasion, it did, as there had been burglaries in the area. The police thought this man, whoever he was, may be connected to the ongoing burglaries in the area, and so it was time to investigate.
I'm going to detain you under Section 1 of the Police Criminal Evidence Act, okay? The reason for that is there's a lot of burglars in this area, and I've just seen you walk... You can, just keep your hands out your pockets for now. I'll take it and have a look in a minute, all right? The reason is there's a lot of burglaries in this area, okay? Yeah. It's 1:30 in the morning. I don't know who you are. You've probably got a totally legitimate excuse, all right? But at the moment, you're walking down the road with a duffel bag, all right? Which I believe may have stuff going to equipped to do a burglary, all right? So I'm just going to search you.
In this pocket, I've got my ID.
Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Don't put your hands in your pockets. Hey, hello. Don't put your hands in your pockets. Okay. You okay? You're just going to be searched, mate. You're not under arrest. I just need to search you. You okay? All right. Just a bit nervous, yeah?
My parents, please.
Okay. Are they expecting you home? Okay, that's fine. All right, that's fine.
You give me 2 seconds. You give me 2 seconds. Do you want me to hold that? It's alright. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. So my colleagues just explained. He was just going to search you, see if you've got anything, and then you're going to be gone. This is all being recorded on body camera, okay? You're not in trouble. My colleagues just said view of the grounds.
So it sounds like they're in the UK. How did he murder? Hold on. How did he do anything in the UK, the United Kingdom? Like, I ain't following. I'm not following. I'm not. I'll put over here.
I'm going to confess, okay? Yeah. In that bag is non-medical cannabis.
That's a then 23-year-old Louis DeZoya. It's not entirely clear what he was doing on the night in question, but to nip it in the bud, he was no burglar. There is one leading theory that has been pushed, and that was he was heading to his parents' home. Not for any regular visit though, as you'll find out shortly. Louis had been addicted to cannabis for roughly 4 years by this point, spending roughly £200 a month on it, which was more than likely why he had it in his possession. He was also diagnosed with autism earlier on in life, which at first glance may explain why he was so nervous when interacting with police. He was visibly shaking. According to medical reports, Louis' autism impacted the way he communicated and interacted with members of the public. But even if autism played a slight role in this nervous exchange with officers, it most definitely wasn't the cause of the initial stress. The stress wasn't caused by the fact he was in possession of cannabis either.
Okay, how much have you got in there?
I've got maybe 3 or so grams.
Okay. All right, I'm still going to have to search you, all right? Yeah. So just pass me your phone and your mask, okay? All my concern is at the moment is if you've got anything on that's going to hurt me or you. Any needles, any razor blades, anything like that. Okay, fine. Because you just told me you've got drugs on you, I'm just going to have to put you in handcuffs while I search you. The reason... What's the matter? So the reason for that is people try and do silly things when we search them. They try and hurt themselves, they try and hurt police officers, all right?
Can you take me into the car, please?
Why? Don't resist. Listen to me very carefully.
I know.
Don't resist.
Okay, we'll put you in the car, but put the handcuffs in first, yeah?
Okay.
Is it someone's watching us? Or?
No, take the bag, please. Thank you.
Why do you want us to sit you in the car?
Just worried, please.
Why? Why are you worried?
There's some in that bag.
You think your parents might see?
No.
Right, get in the car, mate. Control, could I create a CAD for a stop of a person on London Road, junction with Pollard's Hill North, please? Don't put your hands in your pockets. Don't do that again. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Hold on.
That's the 3rd time you've done that, and I've told you not to.
So... How do you take a criminal to jail if he can just headbutt you while you're driving? How that work? Y'all have a gentleman's agreement. Don't move back there. Don't touch me while I'm driving this vehicle. Like what? Like how does it work?
Next time, listen to me. Next time you're going to be handcuffed to the back. All right? 3 times I've asked you. You speak perfectly good English. Stop doing it.
Because we don't know if you're reaching for a knife, we don't know what you're reaching in for your pocket.
Inside is my
If you open
Received.
you'll see my ID, which has my address.
At the moment, I've tried to do you a favour by taking you off the street. You've not told me why. I'm just saving you a little bit of embarrassment. Now you've reached into... Stop talking. You've now reached into your pockets 3 times I've told you not to, right? You've now told me you've got drugs on you when I thought you might have had some sort of tool on you to burgle someone's house. So now I'm going to search you stood right here, all right? Because I don't know what else you've got on you, and I think there's more to this story than you're letting on, despite having drugs on you, all right?
What in the Sherlock Holmes is going on?
Okay, so I asked you earlier. I'm not too sure what the answer was. Have you got anything on you like sharp that can hurt me or you?
No.
No?
You'll see what it is. It's not real.
I believe we might do some paperwork. Stop. How many canisters?
Yeah. Canisters.
Oh. And
Right, at the moment, I'm
Right.
placing you under arrest
Okay.
for possession of what I believe to be bullets. All right.
Where you got bullets from? I ain't supposed to have no weapons down
Could
there.
I have van and cell space for one male adult arrested for possession of what I believe to be bullets on London Road, junction with Pollard's Hill North? How about 1567.
Getting caught with bullets in London? Okay. For the UK, I'm a good road. He said London Road. I said it's the UK, but it's London Road.
Okay, thanks. Needs
Yeah.
to search the back of him.
Why don't y'all put the handcuffs in the back?
Just say receive for me.
He keep putting his hands in his pocket because he's in the front.
Just hold his jacket up for me.
I don't know how to say people.
We're changing to handcuffs to rear.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
You got one pair of trousers on?
I have a second pair of thermals.
Right, okay. Okay, I'm just going to search your inside leg. Spread your legs slightly for me, thank you. Where'd you get the boots from? Yeah, all good.
Mind your hands, darling, we're going to close this door, alright?
Do you want me to stay with you?
No, it's fine. Possession of a firearm, aka a bag of what look like bullets. Possession of intent to supply, Class B.
So you probably don't need a further search.
Yes.
Right, just tip out this and wind them down, but don't take the cuffs off.
Yeah, it's fine.
Stand up, mate.
He's been a bit.
Go on.
Not understand.
I think this is it.
I understand, stand up.
So please leave.
What?
Can you please leave? I think I'm going to pass on.
Okay, listen to me.
I don't think you are, mate.
My name's Matt, I'm the custody officer, right? I'm in charge. I'm not involved in the investigation. You've been arrested on suspicion of possession of bullets, ammunition and possession of intent to supply.
Class B.
Class B, anything else?
That's it.
Alright, your detention's not been authorised yet, but I can authorise a search of you under section 54 of PACE. Stand up. Mate, you're good enough to...
After being led into a cell at Croydon Custody Centre in South London, Louis managed to grab hold of a Colt antique revolver that he had stored in a holster under his coat and opened fire on Custody Sergeant Matt Ratner. Even though Louis had been thoroughly grab hold of a Colt antique revolver that he had stored in a holster under his coat and opened fire on Custody Sergeant Matt Ratner. Even though Louis had
So you telling me these are the worst police I ever seen in my life? I promise y'all, these are the worst. Look, he had a gun on him. How many times y'all gonna search this man? He had a gun on him, and then he kept reaching for it. What, man? So look.
Like, you were good enough to.
So when he did that,
After being led into a cell at Croydon Custody Centre in South London, Louis managed to grab hold of a Colt antique revolver that he had stored in a holster under his coat and opened fire on Custody Sergeant Matt Ratner. Even though Louis had been thoroughly searched, police somehow managed to miss the near foot-long gun that had been concealed. This would ultimately allow Louis to shoot Sergeant Ratner. Over the space of seconds, 4 shots were fired towards Sergeant Ratner. The first hit him directly in the chest, more specifically, the heart. After the first shot was fired, officers leapt on top of Louis, but he continued to fire. A second bullet would hit Sergeant Ratner in the leg. The third would lodge into the cell wall, and the final would bounce off the floor and hit Louis in the neck. As Sergeant Ratner lay bleeding to death, more officers ran in the cell and tasered Louis while screaming, "You fucking piece of shit." He was then dragged out of the cell, leaving a trail of blood. Officers would try their best to keep both men alive until paramedics arrived. They were both bleeding out in Croydon Custody Centre. When they did arrive, both men were still breathing. However, Sergeant Ratner would succumb to his injuries just 2 hours later in hospital. Louis almost met the same fate, but after life-saving surgery, he would go on to survive, although it should be noted that he had been in a coma for months after the surgery. Although he survived, it wasn't entirely clear if he'd ever go on trial because of the condition he was in. The shooting had caused him to have a stroke, which left him with brain damage. He was able to communicate on a very basic level. He had also been left partially paralysed. However, the Crown Prosecution Service wanted to move forward with murder charges 9 months after the shooting, as Louis had somewhat recovered from his injuries. His lawyers argued that because he had brain damage, he wouldn't be fit to stand before a jury. But the judge presiding over the case would disagree and gave the go-ahead. You see, Louis was able to communicate at a very basic level using a whiteboard and short phrases. A lot of the time, it would just be one-worded answers. He was also able to somewhat understand questions that would come his way. And so when the judge took all of this into account, the thumbs up for the trial was given. I spoke to Matt 2 days before the shooting. The thing that pains me the most is that he was just 2 months away from retiring. Our words spoken by Matt's brother James Young. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Ratner was just 2 months away from retiring,
to the
but
officer,
he was sadly murdered in cold blood.
RP to the officer. Like, he had a lot going for him. But y'all got to do better. Y'all should have searched him better than that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all should have searched him better than that. I want to know about him going on trial. Not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all should have searched him. Like, how do you let him get, how do y'all let him get that far? You know, that's too, I don't know. What y'all think? Am I tripping?
In June of 2023, Louis DeZoya would go on trial for the murder of Matt Ratner. As you know, it was never fully clear why Louis decided to go out that night armed with a gun. But the police and the Crown Prosecution Service did have one theory. He was going to either A, seriously hurt his father, or B, murder him. Again, this theory should be taken with a pinch of salt, because no charges in relation to Louis harming his father were ever placed against him. The reason why that theory was the strongest was because Louis and his father had a rocky relationship. You see, growing up, he would witness his father beat his mother. He would tell the jury using response techniques with his lawyer that he would be beaten by his father over trivial matters when he was a child. The police were fully aware there had been issues, as they had been called to at least one fight between the pair in the past. In 2019, they were called to the family home after a fight broke out. Louis had kicked his father off a bike because, quote, he had been talking too loud. During the trial, it emerged that Louis had purchased the antique firearm legally via an auction website. At that point in 2020, it was legal to do so. His lawyer stated that he had purchased the gun because he had feared the pandemic would lead to food shortages. Therefore, he would use the firearm to hunt wildlife. However, psychologists would tell the jury that Louis had told them he began carrying the gun months before the shooting for protection. He told the psychologists that he had been robbed in a drug deal gone wrong. Louis had lived at a flat in Banstead. That's roughly 10 miles from where he would be picked up by police. He had moved out from his parents' home after dropping out of an engineering course at college and finding employment with the HMRC. Using the experience he had in engineering, he crafted several working bullets for the firearm in his garage at the flat. Those bullets would be used to murder Matt Ratner. During the defense...
Hold on. So not only did he order a vintage gun to come to the UK, he made the bullets. Eugene Porter.
Defense's opening speech, Louis' lawyers would tell the jury that he never intended to kill anyone that day, even up until the point of the shooting itself. Instead, they explained that due to a lack of personal space, Louis had an autistic meltdown. His autism diminished his responsibility. In other words, he wasn't in a sound frame of mind when he committed the murder. To no surprise, the jury wouldn't accept the defense, and Louis was found guilty on all charges placed against him. He was handed a life sentence on a life order tariff, meaning he'll never be released from jail.
Louis de Zoysa at
Hopefully.
1:26 in the morning on the 25th of September.
What do you got on? This the UK? You a judge, so you woke up and put some wool on your head. You playing dress up. What in the Confederate Army, boy? What did you wearing? What is the North versus South? Man, if you don't get this out of my face, man, you telling me this is this real? This is preposterous. You telling me you finna give somebody a life sentence with that on? I see why y'all don't do crime. Bro, nobody who looks like this is finna judge me. I'm not doing no crime there. I don't know what you doing. Nobody that looks like this is finna judge me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man has on a straight wig with the fit to go with it. Like he been playing dress up in his mama closet. I'm not, no.
September 2020, you shot dead Sergeant Matt Ratner. He was the custody sergeant at Croydon Police Station. He had devoted his life to public service. He put himself in the way of danger to protect the public and to protect and safeguard those who came into custody. You have robbed Sue Bushby of their future life together, Diane Peachy of her stepson, Luke Ratner of his father, and Jessica Williams and James Young of their brother. They are all rightly immensely proud of the man you killed. They recognise that you bear the sole responsibility for his murder. They say in their victim impact statements that for the officers who were on duty that night, they have nothing but support, sympathy, admiration and respect.
Imagine him giving you life.
That you had an autistic meltdown. You said that you had diminished responsibility. The jury disagreed. The jury found you guilty of murder. The sentence for murder is set by law. It is life imprisonment. So I sentence you to life imprisonment. I have a great deal of medical evidence about your condition, and I have been given very great assistance from your lawyers. I have all the information that is necessary to pass sentence. The law requires the court to decide whether to set a minimum term order or a whole life order. A minimum term order means that you can be considered for release after the minimum term. A whole life order means that you remain in custody for the rest of your life. The aggravating factors, in my judgment, outweigh the mitigating factors. The aggravating effect of your use of a gun and the planning and premeditation outweigh the mitigating effects of your personal mitigation, including the impact of custody. There is therefore no justification to depart from the starting point of a whole life order. That is what Parliament has decided should normally apply as a starting point to the murder of a police officer in the execution of their duty. The seriousness of the offence means that a minimum term order is not justified. A whole life order must be imposed. Louis de Zoysa, I sentence you to imprisonment for life. I impose a whole life order. That means you will remain in custody for the rest of your life. You may now be taken from the dock.
You may now be taken from the court. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of go without saying, don't commit crimes because you're going to do the crime. But the fact that he bought an antique gun, then made bullets for it. Some people are just different. You should say, just different. But what y'all think? What y'all think about this? Y'all think the judge did him too hard? Y'all think he should have gave him 5 years? What you think? To me personally, give him 400 years, no life. Don't give him life. Give him 400 years. And look, it's 2026. Life in prison don't mean life in prison no more. It doesn't. It doesn't. People get over stuff too quick. Life in prison just means enough to where people stop being mad at you. It's just enough for everybody to just stop being mad at you. As long as everybody not mad at you no more, you got a good chance to appeal it. Sad to say. And I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm making fun of it because it's stupid. I'm not glorifying it. I'm making fun of it. Why? Because it's dumb. And that needs to be corrected. And that's what's wrong with this community now. For real. Yep. Hey. But they just let somebody in the wig who play dress up judge somebody. So make sure I never be on that stand. I am getting kicked out the courtroom. But yeah, man, and then I go back and I look at the police too before we get do anything. You had nothing but time to search them. You had nothing but time. Do your job. How you miss? Y'all missed the whole revolver. Do your job. Do your job. Like, y'all don't have no metal detectors for them to walk through? Okay. There's, like, what kind of jail is this? Is this jail, is this just, recess? I don't know. For real. I just don't. I just don't get it. I just don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to, but you went, bought some bullets. You made the bullets. Then, what y'all think? Let me know. I might be tripping. The world not real no more. The world is not real. As long as you can look, that's why your lawyer be telling you don't appeal right away. Because if you wait a year or two and everybody's emotions calm down, you wonder how all these people be going home. I could have sworn I done seen people get 28 years, only do 12. That's a long time, but 28 versus 12, like, come on. Yeah. I ain't say they want no house arrest for 90 years, but that's different. But look, y'all, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. Shout out to everybody on the stream. Even the ones who don't comment and just watch. I be seeing y'all watch time. So it don't matter to me. As long as you sit here watching, I'll be chilling. But hey, I'm gonna see everybody later, man. Shout out to Michelle, man. VIP of this stream, man. What I'm about to do, I might be on in the morning. Who knows? Who knows? I might get on in the morning. Might wake up real early. 6, 7 in the morning, be on for a while. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, y'all. I'm finna get out of here. Did I just tell you I'm finna get out of here? So y'all still ain't gonna click off this video. Alright. Alright.